All right, everybody, I am back. I'm sorry I had to take off real fast like that. I did. I want to thank you for being here. If you're coming back in with me here right before the close, 3:56 is showing the time. And I want to say thank you again for coming back and being patient. Sorry that I got knocked off here, but let's go over here and look at SoFi. 797 here as we close out the day. Volume at almost 30 million shares, the same as day before yesterday. And now we have 6 days in a row green on this stock. I just want to say thank you for being here, folks. I'm sorry that I got kicked off. Don't know what happened. I'm going to put this down here, bring this page over here, and I just want to see the last few minutes of trading happen here. And folks, hey there, there we go, Mopar. Yep, we're back. Yep, yep, yes, we're back. Oh my goodness gracious, my spelling. Oh yeah, there we go. We're back. Yep. I want to thank you. Lost you. Yeah, I got kicked off, and it was funny. It was right at the time I needed to be because I had to go take care of this person that I had to deal with that were working out a sale. Hey, Manny, well, yeah, I'm good. I'm back. Just wanted to come back right before the close. I got back. I got done with that little deal I was trying to do. Want to thank you all for putting up with this problems I have with my website sometimes and my channel. But hey, Manny, yep. And hey, well, hey, Bearded Bassett. There you go. Hey, I just wanted to be here for the very closing today. I was felt very good today about us being green once again. Very happy to see everybody. Hey, thank you very much for the love. I appreciate it. And folks, look at this doggone 1 month chart for SoFi. It looks awesome, awesome. Look at the 10-day moving average crossing over the blue and 45-day and the gold 50-day right now, folks. Even with this lower volume, look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6 out of 8 green candlesticks. And watch what's going to happen with this stock here. The very end of the day, folks, we're watching it out. We're going to watch it till the 4 o'clock. It's at 359.9. And folks, another green day, no matter what the shorts tried. A beautiful green day, and we're going to go over $8 in the after hours is my call. I think it'll easily do that because we've been seeing about an 8 or 9 cent run up each day in after hours. And the manipulative efforts don't cease with this stock. But I want you to see, folks, one thing very, very important to see about this. And that is this right here. Hold on, let me get back here. Because this is significant, all right? And it's destroying the shorts. It's destroying the shorts. And here it is. Look at the low here. Back here on this day, the low, folks, on this day, I want you to look at it: 641, 1 day up, 2 days up, 3 days up, 4 days up, 5 days up, 21 cent down. That's 5 out of 6, 6 out of 7, 7 out of 8, 8 out of 9, 9 out of 10, and 10 out of 11 days up, folks. And I called that. Catfish called that. You know that I called that. I want to thank you all for being here with me in this short duration while we close out the day. Look at the NASDAQ, 14,339.99. An absolutely awesome day for the NASDAQ. Look at the 5-day chart. It looks so strong, folks. And this market is going to continue to excel. I am very confident of that. Looking at the S&P 500, looking at the NASDAQ chart for the end of the day. Look at that thing just scale right up, and look at the volume come pouring in on this, folks. You got to look at this right here. Look at here on the 1-day chart. Look at this and look at the volume. Look at that amount of volume there that shoved it up a triple upside crossover right at the very end of the day. Look at that, folks. Do you see that? And look at the reds trying to stop and stifle it. But look at that triple upside crossover right there at the very end of the day. The 10-day moving average, the current price, the 45 and 50-day crossing over the 200-day moving average in the last minute of the day, folks. You can't ask for anything better than that. That is a beautiful chart for the NASDAQ, and it's on its way up. It's going to increase even tomorrow. Wait till you see what the futures are. Wait till you see what happens in the after hours with SoFi as well, folks, because I have a feeling there's no way that this thing's going to be $7.95 in the after hours and hang around 2 or 3 cents lower. Not with the NASDAQ doing that at the very end of the day, and not with SoFi doing what it did at the end of the day, trying to be manipulated and held back on just 30 million shares is impossible for these guys, folks. They're not going to do it. Let's refresh the page, see if I'm right. See if we're already up in the after hours. Well, we're certainly not down, and we're used to seeing that down to 795. You can almost count on it every single day. And again, times are changing. The trend is changing. I just want to thank you all for being here. Mopar for life, losing battle for shorts. Join us. Come in peace. Heaven awaits you. There you go, Mopar. That's for darn right. That's for sure, Mopar. It is a losing battle for the shorts. They better come aboard the SoFi train. They better get on this train because they are going to be totally screwed. Looking at that, look at that chart right there on the NASDAQ, end of the day today. In the last few minutes, look at the green candlesticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8 out of 11 green candlesticks in the last 10 minutes of the day, everybody. All right? So this is the real sentiment of the market, not the MM action, not the market makers. Right? It's the real sentiment of the market. And look at all of that volume coming in, even with the 5 candlestick rundown effort. I want to thank you all for being here with me. Look at the NASDAQ chart at the end of the day, folks. Look at the 10-day moving average just snap up above the 200-day right there at the end of the day in the last 4 minutes. Absolutely gorgeous. You cannot ask for anything more, folks. You truly cannot ask for anything more than that. And you also cannot ask for anything more than what I'm going to show you here. And that is what I'm showing you with the historical data. For those of you that didn't see what I just showed, I want you to look at this right here, historical data. And folks, what are they going to do to stop this? The price has now gone from a low of 641, where a ton of them were shorting the dang thing, and it's gone up 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 1 day down, 5 out of 6, 6 out of 7, 7 out of 8, 8 out of 9, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 11 days up. And you don't think they wanted to see today's low hit 785 below what we had here? You would be dead wrong if you didn't think they wanted that. That's why they tried it so hard during the lunchtime low volume effort that they made. But they only got to 788, where I bought it, by the way. So I want to thank you all for being here with me today as we notice that now we're seeing the same thing we saw back here in December in May after the massive rundown. Look how identical this looks, folks. 445, up 1 day, up 2 days, up 3 days, down a penny. That's 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 6, down 2 days. So that's 5 out of 7, 5 out of 8, 6 out of 9, 7 out of 10 up, 8 out of 11, 9 out of 12, 10 out of 13, 11 out of 14, 12 out of 15, 13 out of 16, 14 out of 17, 15 out of 18, 16 out of 19, 19 out of 20. Oh man, 19 out of 21 days to 1023, folks. That's where we're headed. This volume, this price from $4 up to 1023 is more than a double. It's up like 58%. And folks, we're just starting to see the same thing. Same thing right now on the SoFi historical data. It looks identical, and we got a lot longer because that May the 15th, that was a nice little run for all those days. And now we got the same thing happening. One day up, 2 days up, 3 days up, 4 days up, 5 days up, a little pullback, 6 out of 7, 7 out of 8, 8 out of 9, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 11 days up. And folks, there's no reason to say that it's not going to stop. And these highs are doing the same thing, folks. The highs are doing the same. Look at here. 1 day up, 1 day back. That's 1 out of 2, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 6. That's 4 out of 6, 5 out of 7, 6 out of 8, 7 out of 9, no, 6 out of 9. They're trying to attack the highs back down. But folks, that isn't working. Here's what you need to look at. They cannot beat this here. They do not do it, no matter how hard they try. And I'm telling you, folks, don't be surprised to see this thing break back over $8 this evening in the after hours trading. I expect that for sure to happen. Just want to thank you all for being here with me. Sorry that I got kicked off when I did, but I am making a negotiation on a deal with someone, and I had to go take care of them. They showed up in my driveway. I had told them, hey, man, notify me. Let me know when you're leaving and about what time you're coming. I need an ETA. And then they said, oops, I'm in your driveway. So I had to just jump off here and run out there and take care of that. Hey, we're all good, man. Everything's fine. Don't worry. All's fine. And this right here, this is absolutely typical of what they try every single day. We saw them try the same thing last night, and the stupid thing just went right on up and kept going, kept going. Even against all of their intentions and desires and wants and wishes and wills, the SoFi stock is not going to keep running up. Look at this, folks. Jacob Rader, I'm back. What's the rundown, gentlemen? Well, the rundown is if you look at the very end of the day on the NASDAQ, you can't ask for anything more on the NASDAQ chart, 1 day chart, end of day. And I'm going to show you what that is right now. Come over here to the 1 day and look at the massive volume and look at the gorgeous triple upside crossover at the very end of the day. Look at that right there. Kaboom! Everything went over the 200-day. The current price went over. The 10-day moving average shot over. The blue one shot over. The 45-day, the 50-day. Gold shot over the 200 here in the last few minutes of the day on today's chart. You cannot ask for a better setup for a great run to continue. And look at that gorgeous thing there. Look how beautiful it looks. Look at the attack effort that came from right here at this time of the day from 320 on. Look at all those red candlesticks trying to lure it down and scare people out. And it's the same thing we've seen 3 days in a row, folks. The same thing that we've seen now for 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row, people. We've seen this same activity, them trying to scare people out for the last 30 minutes, but then the real money comes in and says, thanks for the bargain, and buys the crap out of it. And you can see it right there. Look how freaking gorgeous that is. Look at the triple upside crossover. Look at the convergence. Look at the capitulation. Look at them all crossing over the 200-day moving average. Every single line there in the last few minutes of the day. And forget about this takedown effort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8 out of 10 red candlesticks. Following that manipulative effort at 348, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And look at all those green ones. Look at them coming in as the price shot up right back up over the 200-day moving average at the very end of the day. Folks, I'm telling you right now, you could not ask for a better scenario for this market to explode tomorrow to even more of the upside, because there's the true knowledge of the smart investors right here. These are the savvy Cathie Woods and Warren Buffetts that are buying up these massive amounts right here in the last few minutes after the fake rundown right here to 14,325. Look where it ended up after 14,325, 1440, 14,340 almost. It's an absolute run of an expectation that I expected to see happen. And folks, we're going to see SoFi in the after hours. And I was also showing everybody, look how many days up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One brief day down. So there's 5 out of 6, 6 out of 7, 7 out of 8, 8 out of 9, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 11 lows higher. And I called that. You all know that I called that way back weeks ago. I said, we're going to see them come at this one more time, try to shake the tree as hard as they can, and then we're going to see gradual gains every single day from now until the earnings call. And you're seeing it. It's right there. It's very, very definitely right there. You can see it. You can see this going up, and there's no way they're going to stop it. There's no way in the world they're going to stop this, folks, because we're going to be profitable this time around on this next earnings call, and they all know it. They all know it. Let's go see if any more institutions came in today. Let's take one more look at this. I want to thank you all for being here. Sorry that I got kicked off at the end of the day. 714 institutions, and they are long 657 to only 25 idiotic shorting institutions. They're just completely mad. I don't know why they're trying so hard. But folks, I've shown you this chart before. There's no way that they're going to stop this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, gradually up. Here it is repeating. 1, 2. That's less gradual. That's more aggressive. And then from here in the past, we jumped all the way up to here. And I expect to see the exact same thing happen again. History repeat itself. Okay, so didn't want to stay on here very long here after the close, but I wanted to be on here long enough to show you all this exciting stuff that's going on. And I want you also to take very close care and notice that SoFi is getting ready to explode, and there's nothing they can do to stop it under any amount of volume on any given day. The price keeps running up, and it's going to continue to do that. I don't care what this bearish pattern they're trying to show here. Look at the short term, midterm, long term, green, green, green. All right, all green, and that's where we're headed. No matter if they pull this down 1 cent, 2 cent, like they did last night, right after the opening. You saw the manipulative efforts last night as well, and it failed big time. The dang thing just kept going up. As it got closer to 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7, 7:38, and the dang thing went up yesterday 9 cents in the after hours. I expect to see the exact same activity. A bunch of fakery schmakery here right at the beginning. And the next thing you know, the dang thing is right up over $8 again. And tomorrow, we're going to see a high probably in the 8.55 range is what I expect. I could be wrong, but we'll find out for sure, won't we? So I want to thank you all for being here, everybody. Thank you for looking at what I got to show you. I'm not going to keep you any longer. I just wanted to jump back on here before the end of the close so I could watch how they closed it out. And I wasn't surprised at all by this being another green day for SoFi. Even yesterday, though they tried to make it look red, it actually ended up green by 8 o'clock in the evening yesterday. So there's no way to hold it back. In my opinion, I could be wrong. But when I look at the SoFi activity and the way they tried to hold it back today so hard from right here this afternoon at 2:30, look at that desperate effort to knock it down, and it responded very well, came right back off of it. So, folks, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I just wanted you to be very aware. Now we have even more institutions coming into the stock. We've gone up from 696 to 714 institutions in the last month and a half. And, folks, the reasons those institutions are buying in is for the same reason you should be buying, and that is because we are going to show profitability in this next earnings call. And it's going to blow people's mind how much money this company is making, because now they got their student loans coming back in again. All the time that we saw this massive growth before down here, and all of their revenues, boom, 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 during COVID, none of their student loans were being paid back during this time. Wait till you add those student loans to this revenue, folks. We're going to skyrocket and blow people away. That's why Cathie Wood is buying in. That's why other ETFs are buying in. That's why more institutions are buying in. And that's why there's such vigorous attacks to try to run people out of this stock and scare them out. But, folks, it's not going to hold up for these shorts. I don't care how many shorts they borrow every day. And by the way, the cost of borrow is going to keep getting higher and higher and higher. And just like I said, each and every day, we are most likely going to see this historical data, the highs to the lows, get more and more and more drastic. And you can already see it starting to happen, folks. You can already see it. Look down here at the differences, what will be had between the highs and the lows. And I'm going to show you now. This right here, 753 to 722. That's a 31 cent move. And then here, look at this one. Folks, that is also about a 30-cent move. Okay, 38. Look right here, 729. Now you got a 60-cent move, right? You got a 60-cent move. And here you got another 20-cent move, 65 to 88, 23-cent move. See these little moves. Here you go, another one, 21-cent move. Look here now, 845 to 786, folks. That ain't no 20-cent move. 845 to 786. Think about how much that is. 790 to 845 would be 55 cents, but you got to add more. 59-cent move. And today, look at this move, 788 to 814. All right, folks, you got to be aware of what's going on in this stock, and you better be ready to be buying on these lows. Price prediction of 2030. Price prediction of 2030 is going to be $180. 188.88 is what I say, Mopar, by 2030. And we could even see a higher spike than that between now and then. $188 by 2030. Will that make everybody happy? Well, you might think that I'm crazy to say that, but hey, it's happened before with other stocks, including Apple and Google and other ones. And so there's no reason it can't happen with ours. And by the way, you're going to absolutely see this $7.94 price get snapped up just like you did yesterday. We're going to end up green in the after hours by 8 o'clock. I told you it would happen yesterday. I told you it would happen the day before yesterday, and it did. I told you it was going to happen yesterday, and it did. And I'm telling you again, although I cannot guarantee anything because I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an analyst who has a degree in finance, but I get the picture. I can see where the price is going. I can see where SoFi's headed. And after 9 out of 10 days green and the low going higher, where do you think it's going to stop? You think it's going to stop today and hit this number? No, I do not believe so, and you should not believe so either, folks. So, price prediction for 2030. Oh my God, yeah. Folks, we got 6 years to get to that, and we'll be over $100 by then. I believe firmly that we could easily be over that number. But who knows how high it'll go? It's really hard to tell. Nobody would have thought when it was at 445 4 months ago it'd be double that and had gone to 1170 in between that time. So there's no way to tell. This stock is so unpredictable. But I love the fact that everybody is coming in, the volume getting higher and higher. No more 16 million share days, no more 17 million share days when they were borrowing 13 million shares to manipulate it with. Those days are long gone, people. We're going to see 30 plus days of volume, 40, 50, 60 million every single day that it happens like that. We're going to see green, green, green. So I'm not going to keep belaboring over this, but I would like to stay here at least until the price is back to green again in the after hour. And that'll be happening any minute now. So I'll just stick around till then. And when it is, look at those desperate guys. And by the way, they're using one share to do that with. One share that they dump. If you don't believe me, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go in here, and we're going to hit this right here, bookmarks, and I want to go into after hours. All right. And right now, you're going to see only 3 minutes of action in the after hours trades on the NASDAQ. When I click on this, if it'll go to it. So you're only going to see 3 minutes. Let's go to SoFi right here and see what they're using in the after hours here on SoFi. Okay. All right, here you go. So 795, you've got one. See that? One share, people. I tell you, they work with these numbers like this. Believe me, all right? That's what they do. So you can see at 1602, at 402, one share effort to run it down red. And then you got 200, 100, 100, 1,000. Uh-oh, that's going to hurt them. That won't hold up. We got 1,000 share bids coming in the after hours. We're going to see the same thing we did yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Green in the after hours, and we could go up over $8 again. It wouldn't surprise me one single little bit, all right? So let's just see where we are. And when it comes to doggone 8 o'clock, hey, we got 16 people here. I want to thank you all for being here with me. I want to thank you very, very much. Mopar, 30,000 shares times 100 equals 3 million. Oh, yeah, that's right. That'll be fine. We can make that kind of money. We can make that price prediction, and we can make that happen with this company doing so well when they hit the top 10 banks. Folks, I just want to thank you again for being here. Man, we got a lot of people coming aboard here now, and I guess I'll show you all one more time, everybody. Look at this NASDAQ at the end of the day today. Look at that massive amount of volume that ran the NASDAQ into a triple upside crossover scenario. At the very end of the day, on the one-day chart, look at the volume that came pouring in, even after this sea of red attack from 330 on, and it really started at 320. Look at that sea of red down there at the bottom of the screen. Look at that massive amount of red candlesticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, about 30 candlesticks, and 25 of those were red. But then it all gave way to the massive ETFs and fund managers that said, now's the time to pounce. And they pounced in on this. Look at all these green massive candlesticks with an occasional dump in between trying to stop it. But look at this triple upside crossover right there at the very end of the day, all crossing up over the 200-day moving average. That is a thing of beauty, everybody. That looks awesome. SoFi would have to double the value of Cap 1 to hit 100. It could happen, but I think with no more dilution at 1 bill shares out, 50 billion market cap by 2030 is more realistic. I'll take it. That's fine. I agree with you, Hen Clark. Yeah, I'm a little bit over aggressive and always have been with this stock, But I'll always be the good silver liner and I like to show people where we could possibly be and not where we will be. I don't guarantee anything as always, but I want you guys to understand something. This momentum coming into the NASDAQ here at the very end of the day today is an absolute thing of beauty to see that happen right there on the NASDAQ. And I point that out to you because I've already pointed out to you before, as I did yesterday. When you look at this 6-month chart, look at the difference between this run up to this price, which was 14,358. And here you can see the price was 14,346. And look at the difference between this type of scenario and this huge mountain building in here. This is a different scenario, folks. It's a different situation from before. I just want you to be aware of that. It's nothing like it was on the last time you saw those two tip ups to right there. It's nothing like that. It's not hickory, jickory, jobbery, bobbery. This thing is a nice, solid mountain of support building here. The little dip pullback attempt yesterday, and then off they let it run today. And I called it completely, folks. I told you yesterday what you were seeing was nothing more than manipulation to accumulate shares for a continued run on the NASDAQ. I called it, and I'm right. Look at it up today, 193, when yesterday it was down, and I told you it was all total BS, every one of you. I told you it was manipulation to accumulate for a continued run. And by the way, you better look at the index we're in, the Russell, because look what it did today at the end of the day. Take a look at what it did at the end of the day today during the last 5 minutes of today on the Russell chart. And we're a member of the Russell 1000. Look at that, gorgeous. Look at that, folks. Are you with me so far? Everybody, do you see what I'm showing you? This whole market has a ton of money pulling into it. And I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to look one more time and actually at the NASDAQ because I want to see what the volume turned out to be today on the NASDAQ. Let's see what the volume was today. Oh my God, yeah, back to 5 billion shares. Folks, money is coming in. Money is coming in. Look at the historical data. Look at the amount of shares that we were seeing just a month ago. 4 billion 3, 4 billion 7, 4 billion 3, 4 billion 5, 4 billion 4, 4 billion 5, 3 billion 8, 2 billion 5, 4 billion 2, 4 billion 4. Look at it increasing here. Look at it building. Look at it building. 5 billion, 6 billion, 6 billion, 5 billion again, and an increase again today. Folks, money is coming into the marketplace. Do not be fooled. I want you to go look at this guy on YouTube. Mike Jones, I believe is his name. I just subscribed to him. Let's go over here to my subscriptions. I definitely want you to watch this guy because he's got the nail on the head when it comes to what's really going on in the marketplace and where all the money's flowing. All right, so I want you to take a look over here. I just subscribed to him, and he's going to show up here on my thing. And he is right here. Hold on, right here. Mike Jones. Please, folks, go over here. Check out what this guy's saying. What big money really bought. And folks, I want you to see this video in particular, which is 13 minutes long, and it was posted just a few days ago, right here. The 3 things that continue to drive this melt up. Watch that video. The 3 things that continue to drive this melt up. I'm going to click on it now, and I will actually share it, and I'll put it in here so you guys can click on it because I want you to see this very, very, very valuable information that you can all learn from, everybody. Everybody here can learn from what this guy has to say. I can absolutely guarantee you. So let's go put it in here now. And I'm going to type in here on this page, watch this right now. Everybody, watch this. All right, watch this guy, okay? All right, I'm telling you what I'm not showing you here, folks. This is valuable information. Please watch that video right there. I beg of you to watch it and understand what the money's doing and where it's going right now in the entire marketplace. You'll see. Now, let's go over here. I want to show you one other thing on this screen, and that is YouTube Studio. I'm going to go to YouTube Studio and show you how many subscribers we've got here on my channel that have come in here since we crossed 1,000 about 1 month ago. So here we go. These are going to be my analytics right here on my YouTube studio. And I got 1,092 subscribers now, folks. That is another 6 from yesterday. And folks, we're climbing day by day by day by day. And one of these days, we're going to have 10,092, not 1,092. And I'm grateful to every single one of you who's been here and supported me and shown the love and been here all through it and watched everything take place. It's been great. 48 new subscribers here recently. And I want to thank you very much for that, folks, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So that's going to do it. Look at where we are now in the after hours. And don't be surprised, as I said, everybody, to see this thing run up to over $8 in the after hours as we get closer to 6 o'clock, just like yesterday. This didn't last. This 1 penny down did not last yesterday, and it's not going to last today either, folks. No way, with the manipulation efforts that they tried so hard today on only 30 million. They should have been able to drive us down 5% today on only 30 million shares traded. Why couldn't they? Why could they not make the price go red today? Because there's too many people that love this stock and want to get in because they know that we're going to be profitable on this next earnings call. That's why they can't drive it down. That's why they can't keep it down. That's why they can't get to a new lower low. Look at this historical data. Look at the lows, folks. 641 up 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days up. 5 out of 6, 6 out of 7, 7 out of 8, 8 out of 9, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 11. And I called that too, folks. Except I'm telling you that we're going to see this continue all the way up until the earnings call with an occasional day of down 2 or 3 cents. And maybe the most day that it'll be down will be 13 cents. But on the average, we're going to continue to see gain after gain after gain, day after day. And this volume level, look at that, 68 million shares. Look at the huge gap between the low and the high. And who told you we were going to see more volatility and higher gaps between the highs and the lows? Catfish did. The closer we get to earnings, the more radical this is going to become, the more volatile it's going to become, and the more to our advantage that is, because we can take advantage of these rundowns, buy at these lows, and then run right back up, sell at the high again, buy at the lows, and we're going to keep doing this over and over and over, everybody, okay? Mopar for Life. Mike Jones, before I came up in the SoFi game, these hoes didn't show no love. They see me in the club and used to treat me like a scrub. Huh. Well, I guess that's not the way it is anymore. You know Mike Jones personally, Mopar? Mike Jones, before I came up in the SoFi game, these hoes didn't show no love. They see me in the club and used to treat me like a scrub. Those days are over, folks. We're going to see higher and higher gains on this stock, and I'm here until we see this thing at 796 again. Mike Jones is also a rapper. Oh, wow, a rapper. Oh, he's a rapper. I think the guy's a crapper. If he treated you bad, my friend, it's got to end. You got to show him. Can't pretend all the game is up. Yes, the SoFi is too. We're rapping and they're screwed. That's what I say to you, my friend Mopar for life. I love you like my wife, but I am not that way. And you know that I will say that very clearly, my friend, that the trouncing is going to end. You getting treated terrible or whatever is their mistake because you're a super guy. I can tell that. I know that. And I'm going to tell everybody right now. And folks, I want to thank you for being here. Do not worry about this 2-cent manipulative effort in the after hours on very low volume, because we saw the same thing that they tried during lunchtime today, didn't we? Look at this lunchtime debacle low and look at it just run up after that, even on this cup and handle. Folks, we're going to keep climbing. We saw this same effort last night at the same time we saw it. We all saw it. And I actually signed out at this time when it was down 3 cents. And then I just watched it go up and up and up and up and up because they weren't, no long was going to let this get away. They just kept buying. Every manipulative drop effort was gobbled up by somebody who said, thank you for the great deal. And all they're going to do right now, if they're smart and savvy, is wait and see how hard these shorters try to manipulate it down and get it to as low as they possibly can. And then they're going to come in and snap up another 500,000 shares worth of it, and the price will be up over 8. So I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So there you go. Mike Jones, okay? Very good. Well, I want you to know, folks, please at least go listen to the guy in the regard that he does. Damn, Cat, I wish I had your energy. It's glad you didn't cut your broadcasting hours. Oh, man, yeah, I've got the energy, man. I got the power. Okay, I do because I feel so confident about this stock. And I say it because I can look at this 6 month chart and I see where it's going. This platform is great for the stock, though. Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely it is. We're going to keep supporting the stock. We're going to keep showing you what's really happening with the stock. We're going to keep showing you. We're going to keep showing you, and we're going to keep showing you. And we're going to show you in after hours right now the little tiny amounts of shares that they try to manipulate with. And let me just show you right now. Look at this, folks. 2,000 shares to get to 794. 2,000 more at 794. Somebody's dedicated short, and they're trying to scare everybody and they're trying to scare them bad. Well, folks, too bad. That's not going to work. You guys work it on down, and Catfish will come in and buy another 1,000 shares of it because I don't care. I can, and you guys know I can. So if they run this down to $7 and try to get it red for the day, I'll pile in on the dang thing, and I'll be so happy I did because tomorrow morning this thing's going to be back over 8 on its way to 9. You guys, I want you to just remember that. Keep in mind that everything you see is all a game. Just like yesterday, I told you it was all a lame game they were playing, running the price down, and the whole market was being manipulated. I told you that was happening, and I told you we were going to see an escalation today in the market, and I was right. I absolutely nailed it. You saw the NASDAQ up over 200 points and ended up 193 up today. And who called that? And look at the Russell. Look at the Russell at the end of the day, people. The Russell, which we are in, the Russell 1000. We're not in this 2000, we're in the 1000. But look at the Russell at the end of the daggum day, people. Just look at that. Look at that, people. Who knew? Who manipulated all day yesterday to make this kind of run today at the end of the day on the Russell? And the same dang thing happened from 3:30. Look at him working it down, step laddering it down, step laddering it down, step laddered it down, and said, it's over here. It's over at 1862. Come on, boys. And they pushed the go button on the Russell. Look at that thing take off. Oh my God, folks, can you see that? If you can't see it, you don't understand this market as a whole. You can't read into all of this market. And look at the S&P 500. Look at here on the 1 day on the S&P 500, folks. I'm showing you this because it's critical that you understand it. Look at this massive run up at the end of the day on the S&P as well, pushing it too up over the 200-day moving average. Wow. So yeah, everything you saw yesterday was nothing more than 100% manipulation so they could continue the run now today and on through the rest of the week. The shorts are completely screwed. Look at the Dow as well here at the very end of the day. Look at everything that tried to get scared at the end of the day, and look what happened instead. They ran the dang thing down, and then the Dow went up and did a crossover as well. Just look at that gorgeousness. And look at these guys beating at each other. Bam, no, 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 bam, 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 bam. Bang, bang, boom in the 10-day. Look at the freaking 45 cross the freaking gold 50-day moving average right here at the end. And folks, I'm telling you, this is going to be great. I have literally had the wife's car on jack stands all day because I've been watching your channel and buying Sofi. I need to get her brakes done before she gets home and I get my ass chewed. All right, I got you, Mopar. Well, I hear you. Go get her done. I'm sorry that I keep people in here I'm sorry that I keep everybody so entertained they can't tear themselves away. But folks, all these things that I have to show you, I'm showing you for a daggum good reason. I show you these things about the NASDAQ, the indexes as a whole, because I want you to understand that everything that you saw yesterday was a manipulative effort. Everything was just to try to shake out the tree good before they continued to run on up. And as I said yesterday, when I saw that little pullback, I said, it's just a breather. That's a breather, folks. And it turned out to be a nice little breath that the NASDAQ took. And then the NASDAQ shot up freaking 200 points today. And I called that too. So I want to thank you all for being here with me for all of this. I want you to all be aware that now we have more institutions coming in. Another one came in today is a long. You can see now we have 657 instead of 656. And why would the institutions be buying in like this? Why are we seeing this on this chart that was similar to right here about a year ago when we saw this during the October, November, December, up a little, up a little, up a little, slam. And then here we go, up a little, up a little, up a little more. And then guess where we're headed? Folks, I'm not here to provide you fake and shake and bake information. I hit you with the real stuff. And you can see it very, very obviously, folks. You can see what I'm showing you about the money flowing into the market right now. It's coming into the market. It's coming in. Look at the historical data on the Dow. Come down here and look at the volume levels, okay? Look at here, 117, 258, 256, 299, 435, 325, 329, 309, 283, and more today, 287, folks. Money's coming in. Money's coming in. Money's coming in, folks. They hit it even harder with heavier levels to run it down, but now the thing is turned and it's going right on up. I want to thank you all for looking at all of these indices with me because they're all important to understanding that the entire market has money flowing into it right now. And that even adds to more of the demise of the shorts because there's so much money flowing in. And folks, let me go look here and see if I can pull up, just before we leave here, Google the Russell 1000 index. Look at it today. This is the Russell 1000, folks. This is where SoFi is located. And I want you to know the Russell 1000 index represents about 93% of the total market capitalization of that index. The Russell 3000, 93% of it is in the Russell 1000. All right. And look what it did today. GG Polaroid, you're the man. Let's go. We will have a huge 2024. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Look at the Russell 1000 that we're in, folks. Look at the last 6 months of the Russell. Look where it dropped down to, and look what it's doing now, people. Look at that little breather that we just had, and look at it now ascending again. Folks, this is the Russell up in the last 6 months, 6.92%. And SoFi instead in the last week and a half up 26%. So there you go. We're the ones leading the Russell. We're carrying the Russell 1000. It's all on our shoulders, SoFi, to lift it even higher and higher and higher. So I just wanted you to see that, folks, too. That's why you're here. G and G, thank you very much. All right. I really appreciate it, man. And I want you guys to all be aware of these facts that I'm showing you, okay? These are very important facts to be aware of, all right? Now we're going to look here and we're going to refresh this after hours, and we want to see what's going on and the amount of trades coming in. And folks, I'm very grateful for you being here. I want to thank you so much for being here with me. I'm very, 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 very grateful for your presence and your support and how much you guys look, as I told you here, folks. Look at these little minuscule 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. This is what they do, see? 200 at 795 and 1 at 794. See the games? Great, man. I always tune up when you're live talking to SoFi. The money coming in and the market is like crazy. I salute you from Italy. Ah, buongiorno. I don't know if it's bon tardes or not, but I know in Spanish it is. Okay? Buenos tardes is what they say in Spanish. And I think for you it might be bon tardes. I don't know, but I'm taking a guess at it. And sí, yo puedo hablar español como ustedes. Yo sé que yo no es no muy fuerte en español, pero yo puedo hablar un poco. Un poco. Muchas gracias por estar aquí conmigo hoy. And everybody else, si tu parles français, c'est possible que vous parlez français. Je parle français aussi très bon. Je suis très bon en français, muy bon, mucho bueno in français, I would say. Much better in French than Spanish. Ah, yes. Wow, your Spanish is impressive. Ah, muchas gracias. Yo sé que yo tengo la accent que es necesario también. Necesito, not necessary. Necessary is French. And sometimes I mix the two together, French and Spanish. And I happen to speak another language, which is called Creole. And I'm very, very, very good at Creole. I can speak Creole like I speak English. I do not have any trouble speaking Creole as I'm capable de changer Kounia la map commencer par les Creole avec pas comprendre même ça me dit parce que pas connaître en Haïti comme moi-même. So there's a little Creole for you, for anybody that's interested in hearing me speak some Creole. Si c'est possible, no, no, nous avons quelqu'un ici qui parle Creole. Yo pienso que ustedes muy surprised. I don't know the word surprised in Spanish. If you want to tell me the word surprise, I'd be very happy to know that because I like to learn one word a day in Spanish. But folks, just look at all the markets. Look at the S&P at the end of the day today, spiraling up on huge volume coming in on the S&P too. Every single one of these charts across the index look fabulous, and look at them pouring in and buying in on the last minute of the day. Bon bagay. Are you kidding me, Mopar? Bon bagay. Oh, mes amis. Dis-moi comment on capable parler comme ça, mon cher. Qui moun connaît qui parle créole avec vous? Qui a montré comment parler créole, mon cher? Oh my God, that's crazy. Ou gen tête mato. Fou. Crétin. Do you actually talk to Vanna White? I didn't. I'm going to tell you something funny about Vanna White, Mark. When I was on the Wheel of Fortune, and at the end of the show, I had told all my friends that I was working with that when I got a chance, if I did get over there to Vanna, I was going to give her a big hug and I was going to try to squeeze her ass. And I think she must have known that in advance because when she saw me coming to her, she stuck her hand out like this and she stayed as far away as I could while she shook my hand. And isn't that funny? Oh, Roland Dubs, hello, welcome. Oh my God, we're still here. We're just pumping it out. We're cranking out killer information for everybody. And I want you all to see here, folks, and thank you for being here. Mopar, moi pas comprendre. Ah non, mon cher, pense que comprendre tout bagay, me dit, m'pa connaît comment on connaît ça. Même pense que comprendre tout bagay, m'a dit ou kounya la. But folks, I have no idea how Mopar knows any Creole, but my assumption is he must know a Haitian who's taught him a little bit. And I bet you he knows this. Grand goût, v'lez aller manger. Okay? So, everybody, I am so happy that you're here with me. And joy just brings so much joy into my day and to share with you all of this exciting, fun news. And in case you didn't notice, what language is that? Ancient Hawaiian? No G and G. That language I'm speaking is Creole. It's a language that I learned when I lived in Haiti as a kid. I was in Haiti for 2 years as a youngster at the age of 15 and 16. And I actually returned to Haiti several times working for the Methodist Church. And I actually have done work down in at the border area because there's thousands of Haitians coming into our country now. They are not Mexicans. They're not South Americans. They are Haitians that are flowing into our country like mad from the southern border. And I have gone down there and done some translating and helping at times. But folks, yeah, I'm capable parler Creole. Moi pas connais person. Dude, how in the heck do you know this? Man, Listen, folks, I want you to also know, you all know there's like Google Translate, right? Where you can go in and you can say something like, how do you say this in Creole? But I can assure you right now, if I told this thing right now, how do you say, I am hungry in Creole? Hold on a second. I got to get the volume up so you can hear it. How do you say I am? Media will play louder. How do you say I am hungry in Creole? I can't translate into Creole yet. So, folks, I know that my friend Mopar is not using Google Translate to translate Creole because they don't have that set up. Moi pas connais personne. You must have a Haitian sit. Okay, fine, thank you. You're done. I'm done. My pleasure. My pleasure too. Bye bye. Oh my gosh, there's so many surprises by people, and I am so grateful for you folks being here with me. And I want you to tell you also that I actually do speak several other languages. Partially, I can speak German fairly. I can get by if I have to in Germany, and I also speak a little bit of Hebrew. So, Chimwe, Haitian, Lite, Ampil, Mesa, me. Man, you're just blowing my freaking mind, Mopar for life. He says he's got a Haitian dog. So, well, you got a pretty smart Haitian dog if he's able to teach you that. When I was in the Navy in '94, I was off the coast of Haiti. Okay, I can hear you, my friend. I was down in Haiti in 1977, 1978, returned in 1979, went back in 1990, I think it was. I went back in 2007. I've been back to Haiti many times, especially in times of need during the earthquake and stuff like that. Folks, I just want you to know, man, one thing about the Haitian people, they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. They are. And I love them to death. I really do. Man, oh man, oh my gosh, you guys, it's so good to be here with you. I'm so glad I could share in this time with you and let you know a little bit more about my personal life and the fact that, yeah, I can actually count to 10 in about, I think, about 50 or 60 languages. And I like to ask people when I meet them how to count to 10 in their language. And I'll have them take a piece of paper and they'll say the numbers and I write them the way they sound. I do not write, I don't hand them to down, tell them to write the numbers. I tell them, tell me the numbers, and I write them down the way that they sound. And that's how I learn to count to 10. Give me a second, folks. I'll be right back. Just hold on. All right, I'm back here. So, what I want to show you here, just briefly, folks, is this right here. Let me get on down here. I can make this bigger so you can see what my tactic is here for doing this. There we go. So, this right here is someone from Kazakhstan. And there's the numbers. Adien, dva, tre, shizer, bayet, chest, sem, voshe, David, and Diesis. Okay? That's how to count to 10 in Kazakhstan. Okay? So, if you want to hear a little bit more counting to 10, Ichi, Ni, San, Shi, Go. We're going to take a test here. See how many people can recognize what numbers I'm speaking. A little quiz for everybody. What number am I speaking in if I say these numbers here? Let's see if you can guess. Wente Telma Povla went to Jem went Pat one Bayon Ami Kisoti Nan Haiti. My man, you're doing so good, Mopar. You know, you and I, we're going to have to get together for sure. When I come out west next time, we're going to get together, you and I. we're going to get together. We're definitely going to meet up and we're going to have a grand time together when we do. I just know it already. Man, oh man, oh man. Holy cow. All right, folks. So here we go. Little quiz for you. What numbers are these? Ichi, ni, san, chi, go, roko, siji, haji, ko, ju. Anybody want to guess? Anybody want to guess what numbers that is there? Ichi, ni, san, chi, go, roko, siji, haji, ko, ju. Tell me if you can. And if you don't guess, you got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that language that you just heard counting to 10 was Japanese, okay? Japanese. Here's another one for you. Wahet etnin taleta aba himsa seta saban domenia tesha ashra. Okay? If anybody can tell me what that one is, I'll be pretty shocked. What continent? What continent? Mopar, what do you mean, what continent? Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, I gave it away already. I already told you. I'm sorry. I should, let me refresh the screen here so that we got a more accurate time because there's a delay on this and I need to change it. And I got to give you guys enough time to give me the answer. So we're going to do that now. We're going to try it again. I like you asking what continent. That's funny. Okay, folks, here we go. Now we're back. Now we are back. All right, here we go, folks. We're going to try this again. We're going to try another number sequence and see if you can guess what numbers these are and where they're coming from. Wahet, etnin, taleta, aba, himsa, seta, sabon, tomenia, tesha, ashra. Okay, anybody want to take a shot at that one? And a continent would be Europe, okay? And Central, the Middle East, okay, would be that where that would be, to be honest with you, to be exact. If you can guess that one, and some people are on my channel often that actually speak this language that I just counted to 10 in. So I'm going to give you a chance to see if you can tell me what that was. I just spoke to you, counting to 10. Okay, last chance. Saudi Arabia, red squirrel. Boom, 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 boom. Congratulations. You're the winner. Red squirrel, and I did not know you were here. Congrats. Red squirrel. You got it. Okay, let's throw another one at you. You ready, folks? Here we go. Let's see if you know what this is. Yet, do, se, shar, ben, shish, hash, haft, no, da. Okay? And again, we're coming out of the same region as we just were in. If you can tell me those, I'll be very impressed. Yet, do, se, shar, ben, shish, hash, haft, no, da. Anybody want to take a stab at that? You had a Wheel of Fortune flashback. Iraq. Hey, there you go, Kurdish. I asked you a question earlier. You missed it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. What was the question that you asked, Red Squirrel? Please let me know. I'd be happy to answer any question. You didn't attach any money to it. That's why I didn't see it. I'm kidding. Some people ask questions and they put a little gift in there for me, and then it goes boom in a big blue thing or green, and then I go, oh, okay, I see that question because that stands out amongst you. All right, folks, that was one more. See if you could guess that one. And congratulations, Iraq. Mark Remp. Man, you are the winner. You win. Mark, you win on that one. Iraq is the correct answer. Northern Iraq, actually Kurdish is what that is. All right. Let's try another one on you guys and see if you can guess what this one is. This is going to be simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I have a feeling Carlos Rodriguez was already spitting it out. That one's simple. Okay, I know. I want to thank you guys for being here as we run these some numbers. We're running the numbers. Well, I know you guys all know that one. Everybody knows that one. That one's too dang easy. But we'll throw it. We threw it out there anyway, and we'll see if you can guess what that was. I'm going to see who's going to be the first one to tell me what language I just. Of course, Mark nailed that one. He wins again. Mark, you got the lead here. You got a 2-score lead. Mark wins again. Mark is the winner again. Let's try this one. Let's see if you can guess this one, okay? Il I samsa o yukchil parku ship. Anybody want to take a guess at that one? Il I samsa o yukchil parku ship. I will be shocked if anybody can tell me what that language is that I just counted to 10 in. About the class action suit against Microvast on behalf of the investors, if you heard about it. No, I didn't hear it. I did not hear about that at all, Red Squirrel. I'm sorry that I did not, and I don't know. Thai. Oh, very good, Mark. That is good, actually. I have been told that that's a form of Chinese. Now, I know Chinese has many, many dialects, and I'm not sure what part it was. I think it might have been Cantonese, but I'm not sure for sure. But that is a very good one. Here's one for you, and I don't know if they speak that same numbers in Thailand, but you may be able to tell me that. But now I'm going to throw another one at you. Mao Hai Mao Mao Hai Bob Bom Nam Sam Bai Tam Ti Mui. Okay, do you know what that is? Anybody want to guess at that one? Mao Hai Bob Bom Mam Sam Bai Tam Ti Mui. Okay, and that one is probably one that Mark is probably going to guess if he knew Thai, and then he's probably going to get that one. Mopar Jun Kas Ox Cox Joe 1 2 3 4 5. Oh my gosh. Thai Mopar for life. Here's one. Jun Ka Ox. I can't see it all. Let me get over here. Hold, please. Yes, you got it, Mark. Mao Hai Ba Bom Nam Sam Bai Time Timui. That is right. Vietnamese. Mark, you're really showing off your linguistic skills this evening. It's absolutely phenomenal. Dang, Mark. Awesome. No cheating, Mark, he says. Jun ka ox kan joa. I don't know that one, but I'm going to take a stab at it. Gosh, that is definitely from the Philippines. I'm going to guess Philippines. Am I right? Mopar, that's my guess. The Philippines. Ah, no more boom boom for Mark. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is fun. Am I right with this one? Jun ka ox kan jao. That to me sounds like it might be coming from either Hawaiian, or it might be been around the world. Oh yeah, my friend. Okay, let's try this one on you. Arad shtaim shalosh aba chamesh shesh sherot shmonek tesha asar. Okay. Arad shtaim shalosh aba chamesh shesh sherot shmonek tesha asar. Anybody want to Mayan? Okay. Thank you, Mayan. Oh my, we're going way back in time. Man, how in the world would you know any Mayan? Do you also know any Aztec or what else? I'm trying to think of. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm having a mind fart right here. But anybody want to take a number? Take a guess at that one, Mark, or anybody else? Arad stam shalosh aba chamesh shef shmonek tesha. Me running away from the bears. Jacob Raber. vid above. What? Me running away from the bears. Jacob, vid above. I'm looking. Is there a link to it? I don't see it. But folks, there's another number for you if you can figure this one out. Who we got here? Cheryl Work. It's my beautiful wife. Hold on, folks. Hello, my beautiful. What are you up to? Oh boy, women's night out tonight, everybody. Who can get Honey, we're having so much fun here in the after hours, and we're talking about languages. And I just found out one of my good people that's on the channel with me, Mopar for Life, speaks Creole. And he's actually, yeah, he blew me away. He was actually speaking Creole, writing in Creole too. And I was like, my God, he told me his dog taught him. He told me he has a dog that taught him. So anyway, I started throwing out all these numbers, and we're having a number guessing game. Mark, I'm sorry. That is. Oh, I love you, beautiful. Bye, folks. That is Hebrew. That is Hebrew for you there. Listen, you're blowing me away here, Mopar. You might know more Creole than I do. Ugen yon fart lead. I don't know what that word is. I've never heard the word fart in Creole. Oh man. Oh, I bet. I wouldn't be surprised that was your second guess. Oh my goodness gracious. Isn't this fun, everybody? I'm so grateful for it, and thank you so much for being here with me, everybody. Here we go. Here's one more for you guys to guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Anybody want to guess at that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one should be pretty easy for many of you out there, I'm guessing. Vid above, me running away from the bears. Where's the video above? Oh, I don't see a video if you put a link there. There you go, Red Squirrel. Bam! Red Squirrel comes back into the game. He's only down by 2 against Mark right now. French is correct. Red Squirrel wins. SQW. I have trouble spelling his name every time because of the way he's got it. SQWIR. Man, get out of here. That is so bad. QWIRL wins with French. All right. Squirrel. Did I get it right finally, dadgummit? Yeah, I did. All right. Congratulations. You're in the running. Let's try this one for you guys. Ready? Here we go. Here's the next one. See if you can figure out what this one is here now, and then see how good you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Anybody want to take a shot at that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, my goodness gracious, folks. I'm just having some fun here with you guys this afternoon. German Red Squirrel pulls up to within 1 of the leader mark. Congratulations, Red Squirrel. Oh, man. Oh, another correct one. Winner, Red Squirrel. Ah, dang it, I can't do it again. I keep missing the Q. QWIR. I don't know. I don't get. Swirl. SQ. Dang. I'm terrible. WIRL. Very good. Another winner. Red Squirrel picked it out. German. Das ist super. Ah, wo ist der? Lass uns was essen gehen. It was a tie. Oh, okay. Mark, you guys, I love you guys. There we go. Red Squirrel and Mark. Tie there, Mark is saying. Well, tie goes to the Tyler. That's my name, Tyler. Yeah, Catfish Tyler. Oh my gosh, folks, this is so much fun having fun with you guys. I really do appreciate your presence here. And it's a very, very good experience to know we have so many people who have such good knowledge because, when you travel around the world, doesn't that break down all the biases? We don't have to believe what we're being told by our leaders and our governments about other countries and about other people. We go there, we meet them, we speak to them. They treat us with kindness, they treat us with care, they wrap their arms around you, they welcome you in. If you speak any of their language, they just encircle you with love, folks. It is the way it is, and that's the way I've discovered it. There have been so many times that I've met people from foreign countries that when I started speaking just the numbers to them, it just broke down any barriers and they became different people the way they responded to me. And I just want you all to know that it is a pleasure to have all of you here in my presence right now. I am very, 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 very happy to have all of you here with me, folks, sharing in this experience that we're having here on this channel. Such great people, such great times. Now, I wish I could stay on with you the rest of the evening, but I got an impression that my wife wasn't too happy with me being on this thing. So I better get off this thing. And I just want to thank you, Mark. Hey, Mopar, I thought you were going out to start working on your wife's car. What in the hell are you doing? Do I need to turn into your wife and start bitch slapping you around to get you out there and get your job done? What the hell are you doing here still, Mopar? What the hell are you still here for? Oh, I didn't put it right. Mopar, get to work. Get your ass to work. You guys, thank you for being here. I'm going to call it a night. It's been very, very fun, very, very entertaining as always. I love you guys. And I am here to tell you, do not be surprised to see this stock continue to run, continue to be the steam rolling train that I had in my picture today. And I want to thank every one of you for being here with me. I'd love to continue on in this, but folks, there'll be another day, right? We've all got another day. So I want to just let you know how happy I am and thankful for all of you. And I hope you had a good time here with me today. I know many of you did. And we're going to make more money tomorrow and the day after and the day after and the day after and the week after and the month after and the years after. All right? I promise you that, folks. And we're always going to have fun here on this channel. I promise you that as well. So I'm going to get on out of here. I've had a great time with you. I guess I ought to take this screen here and pull this up. Oh, my goodness, here. Hold on. There we go. Boom, boom. Out go me. How goes me? How goes Mopar? How goes everybody? It's been a great time. I want to thank you again for being here with me, every single one of you. You're my greatest friends. And I hope you are, as I always say, surrounded with happiness, prosperity, great health, and more than anything at all is that you are surrounded with love because you guys and gals deserve it, every bit of it. So now I'm going to say farewell, and I'm going to make sure anybody else that had anything to say, I'm clocking out. Peace, good times. There you go. I'm with you, Mopar. I got to get some things done too. Have a great night. My friend. And na we u deme. Something like that. Oh, look, he's writing too. Papia Esea Zombia Anaiti. Okay. All right. I won't forget, man. So, I am so grateful to you. It's so fun. And look at us both writing Creole. Deme. I know that's not how it's spelled, but I'm throwing it out there. You compran Sam Abdul. Nawe deme, Moshe. And bye bye, everybody else. Thank you for being here. Sorry if you just tuned in, but I got to clock out and get some work done. It's been a great day to be here with all of you. I hope you've enjoyed all the information that I provided. And the last thing that I want to show you before we leave is this SoFi historical data. Look at here. From 641, 1 day up, 2 days up, 3 days up, 4 days up, 5 days, 1 day down, 6 out of 7, 7 out of 8, 8 out of 9, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 11 days. You got to love that, people. That's going to be it for me. Thank you again, everybody. Have a beautiful night. And guess who's going to say farewell to all of you here right now? All of you. Here we go. We're going to say it right now via my buddy here. And here he is. So, everybody, well, thank you very much for being here with me and King Cat Tyler today. It sure was a fun time. It always is. And so we want to thank you for being here. We want to wish you all the happiness. We want to wish you all prosperity. Wish you all the great health you can have. That's the most important thing. And last but not least, that you're surrounded with love. So that's going to do it for us today. And we hope to see you again tomorrow, everybody. Be safe out there in this crazy world. We love you, long time. We'll talk to you later, everybody. And don't forget to hit the like button before you leave. And be here tomorrow or be square. And we again hope that you're surrounded with love. And we're out of here. Bye bye, everybody. See you.